Well, hello friends, and welcome to Indigo Intuitive Tarot. I'm Indigo, and I'm here to provide you with intuitive messages and downloads via the tarot, as well as several oracle cards, per usual. Now, while these intuitive messages and downloads are intended for your spiritual growth and expansion, they may also and oftentimes do apply to other areas and aspects of your incarnation in this 3D reality. So please, as always, take what applies. If it doesn't apply, what do we do, friends? We let it fly. Okay. Hi, this is not a romance reading, as you can tell. I was thinking about what I wanted to do with this channel and how I wanted to use it moving forward. And I felt that the best and most effective way to serve the collective even more is to do maybe a couple readings a month that aren't romance focused. Now that's not to say that, romance might not come through in the reading, but this reading specifically is going to be what your spirit team needs you to know right now. Like right now, okay? And I was listening to reggae earlier today when I was thinking about this reading, and the song Could You Be Loved by Bob Marley came on. And the two parts of the song that kind of gave me goosebumps and gave me little downloads was the line where he says, "Don't let them change you or rearrange you," meaning staying authentic and true to oneself. But then he says, "Love will never leave us alone." And I got the download that someone somewhere, maybe it's you, maybe this will resonate, is feeling very disconnected from their spirit team, from their guides, from their higher self, their intuition, source creator, etc. Feeling cast off, cast out, abandoned, almost a very Five of Pentacles energy, feeling left out in the cold. But your spirit team is like your caseworkers, honey. They will never abandon you. Them's your caseworkers, honey. Them's your social workers, okay? They're with you all the time. So if you're feeling abandoned, or like you're blocked from your connection with them, this message might be for you, okay? So I'm going to cut the deck, and at this time I would invite you just to take a couple of deep breaths, settle in, ground down, and just move into a space that feels receptive, right? Just relax, and we'll see how the messages unfold, okay? Bottom of the deck already, we have the Empress. All four queens, that one, all four queens. So this is your current energy, the Two of Cups. The medicine your spirit team would like you to receive at this time, Knight of Pentacles. But what's blocking that medicine? The Eight of Wands. Direct messages from your spirit team, Death, and how they would like you to move forward at this time, the Magician. Interesting cards, y'all. Again, the Empress on the bottom. The Empress is abundant. Sometimes she can signify fertility. Y'all know it's springtime, so just putting that out there. But nurturing, growth, even evolution, okay? So, your current energy. Two of Cups. Not a bad card to start with. Two of Cups to me is like minor arcana lovers card, right? Like two cups full. You can have a balanced exchange of emotions here, right? Unified love. Now, the medicine that they would like you to receive at this time is the Knight of Pentacles. He's efficient, he's responsible, but he takes his time, okay? If you're looking for something like this, and again, this is not meant to be a love reading, but if you're looking for something like this, you want to take your time, okay? Don't be rushing, because this is a rushing card. This is a fast movement card, and that might be what's blocking you at this time from your medicine, is you're trying to rush it. Rapid change and movement, right? It's also quick communication, incoming communication. Okay. Their direct message for you is death, endings and new beginnings. Literally, I just heard it so loud. Stop it. Stop doing this. Stop trying to rush it. Like, they're saying, slow down, stop trying to rush everything. But, endings, new beginnings, transformations, rebirth, that sort of thing. Okay? Death doesn't always have to be a bad thing. Okay? It just means endings and beginnings. How they're asking you and inviting you to move forward at this time is the Magician. Okay? manifestation, alchemizing. It's telling me you're a powerful manifester. Someone here is a powerful manifester, right? Creativity. All right, we're going to clarify though. Don't you worry. We're going to get into it. Okay? Because I really want to know what your spirit team wants you to know, but like what you're going to be manifesting here. I'm really interested in that. Okay. So spirit team, let's look at the Two of Cups here for the collective. Why is the Two of Cups here? What does their spirit team want them to know? All right. We have the Page of Swords and the Chariot. Oh, that's very interesting. Are you checking up on somebody that you're interested in, that you're interested in having a connection with? It doesn't have to be romantic. Are they a Cancer? It's possible. If you are, you're doing it in secret. See, here I am all up in your business. I'm all up in your business already. We just started. With the devil. Listen. Y'all are messy. But no, really. The Page of Swords, he can be a little anxious, a little the swords are mental energy, so he can have a little bit of an anxious mental state, but he's usually the bright student, the researcher, right? The new ideas. He talks fast, but he's smart. And with the Chariot here, I'm seeing forward movement. So there could be forward movement in a relationship. Absolutely. I don't know why they're sorry, I was listening. I don't know why they're saying this, but it's like, I went through a self-help course and now I'm ready. Like, that's what it's giving here. Oh Lord, I went through a self-help course and learned how to balance my energies out. And now I'm ready to move forward quickly. But remember, fast movement is blocking your medicine. So we're going to look now at the Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here, Spirit Team? What is the Knight of Pentacles here to tell the collective about the medicine? Thank you. Another page, the Page of Wands, and the Hermit. Yeah, they're asking, it's something about slowing down. This is the slowest knight in the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. So in your current energy, you're ready to charge full steam ahead, right? But they're asking you to slow down. This is also a swift energy. I hate to say this, but, and again, if this is about a relationship, there's something you don't know. And they're asking you to slow down. They're asking you to go into hermit mode a little bit, to go within. I know it's springtime. We're all kind of unthawing and wanting to come out, but they're asking you to look within about something. Why are you trying to rush this? Do you think rushing forward equals deeper intimacy? Because it doesn't. More intensity does not equal deeper intimacy. And I don't know who needs to hear that. That's a really hard lesson to learn though. Okay. Especially if you're a lover girl or lover guy or just a lover, right? Energy is fluid here. But let's see why this Eight of Wands is blocking you. Because usually this, like I said, this is rapid change. This is movement. This is incoming communication. I think you're being blocked because you're rushing. When, like, the medicine is to take it slow. And here we have this Eight of Wands. So let's see, Spirit Team, why is the Eight of Wands here for the collective? What is the Eight of Wands here to tell the collective about? What's blocking them? What aren't they seeing? The King of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Ooh, baby, this is about love. I'm so sorry. I did not intend this to be a romance reading. But listen, what you're not seeing, really and truly, is the King of Cups is really a Knight of Wands. and he might be a fast talker. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. That's really what it's giving. Because, you know, normally the King of Cups not so bad, right? Emotionally stable. He doesn't always freely give his emotions, but at least he's emotionally stable, right? He might write you a little poem here and there. But paired up with the Knight of Wands, here for a good time, not a long time. They're telling you to slow down. Speedy Gonzalez, hello? Hello. Now, if this isn't love for some reason, could be friendship, could be a job, right? Like you're thinking, oh, I'm going to rush in, I'm going to get this new job and it's going to be great. And, you know, and then they're like, but do you know why the past 5 people quit? Do you know why you know what I mean? That sort of thing. Like, do you know why this person's last person broke up with them? Do you know what happened with that? Like, there's just something here you don't know. And it could be they're not presenting, or they're presenting a different way from how they actually are. Okay, because the bottom of the deck for me is kind of like, this is the front facing energy, this is the back facing energy. Like, this is what's really underneath, you know? Ay, ay, ay. I did not mean for this to be a love reading, but this is what your spirit team wants you to know, right? It's yes, it's for your spiritual expansion and growth, of course. Excuse me. Everything is either a lesson or a blessing, and sometimes both, right? So we're gonna look at death. Spirit team, why is this death card here? What does the collective need to know about this death card? Because this is a direct message from your spirit team. Look. Yep. Listen to me. Do you think the Empress rushes for any motherfucking thing? No, she does not. Listen, in this deck, she's obviously carrying, right, the Earth, Mother Earth incarnate. Now, here's the thing. That, like, 9-month gestation that women go through when, you know, when they give birth, carry for 9 months. Or theys. Everybody's welcome here. Girls, gays, and theys. Everybody's welcome. Anyway, that 9 months, do you think she looks down at her stomach and says, by week 3, you need to be ready? No. Do you think she looks down at her stomach by week 12 and says, I'm tired of this. This needs to happen now? No, of course not. Right? Why? There's a process that needs to happen for it to come to full maturity. When it's ready, right? Again, the slowest knight in the deck. They're asking you to slow down to have a new beginning. This rush, here for a good time, not a long time, quick energy, kind of quick, you know what I mean? Real quick energy. This might be a water sign because we have this Cancer, and then this is the King of Cups. You know what I mean? Could be. Could be someone that's like a Cancer with a Leo rising or something like that. We're going to see, though. We're going to see. So we're going to move on to the final placement. The Magician. What are you manifesting? What are you doing here with this? What are you doing here? Because this is the invitation. This is how they're asking you to move forward with all this. So why is the Magician here, Spirit team? Thank you. Knight of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Don't let your anxieties, like I said before, don't mistake intensity with intimacy. Okay? With the Magician here, because the Magician has all the tools, right? The Magician has a cup, a pentacles, a sword, and a wand, right? But then here we have a love offer, but we're juggling. We're juggling. Could this be 2 different nights? Yes, it could. Could it be 3 different nights? Yes, of course. Could. Why did I get like you're juggling like, is it love? Isn't love? Is it not love? Like this back and forth, especially with that 5 of Swords that we had on the bottom of the deck. Like that mental energy of going back and forth, of trying to juggle something. I'm going to clarify this more. Because with this Knight of Cups coming in, yes, you might be manifesting a love offer, and it might just be once you come into balance is when it shows up, right? But we're going to see. Let's see. Can we have some more clarification? Sometimes it's necessary. Queen of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Keeping your heart open is going to be the biggest challenge while you wait. If you are someone who is used to rushing intimacy, or thinking that quick intimacy, or excuse me, that how do I say this? If you are someone who thinks that, you know, rushing into intensity equals intimacy, that's what I was trying to say, then it is going to be difficult for you to keep your heart open while you wait for this, or while you get into alignment enough to manifest it, right? Because really and truly, it, in my experience, it's very easy to shut down. Very, very easy. It's very hard to keep your heart open in a world that wants you to rush and be fragmented and dysfunctional. I mean, look around. Look at the current ways that people are dating and what they're doing and how they're behaving. Are you seeing people with a lot of open hearts, or are you seeing people with a lot of open hands ready to take and not replenish? Very interesting. It's also very hard to stay like grounded in the, I would say, current dating world, because it's swiping, it's fast all the time. It's kind of like empty calories in that way. It's like, you know, you want to binge on McDonald's, cool, but like in an hour you're going to be hungry and you might be running to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? It takes diligence to build something real, to build something stable, to build a child, to be, you know what I mean? It takes time. Keep working at it. Keep your heart open. Be flexible, find a balance. You'll manifest it. But it's going to take time. They want you to stop rushing. You get what you want when you stop rushing. Just saying. All right. Well, for a reading that wasn't intended to be a damn love reading, here we are. Also, if you're feeling a lot of words, a lot of times we rush when we feel insecure, like, oh, we're afraid they're going to get away, or oh, what if we don't, you know, hop in bed with them right away, they're not going to stay, or, you know. You think the Empress is insecure? She'll wait for what she wants. She'll wait for it. She can keep her heart open. She can find her balance and alchemize her circumstances and her experiences, and she knows her power. Okay? She can go within, find the light. She wants healthy, balanced relationships. She doesn't need to rush. And she's definitely not going to accept anyone who presents as a King of Cups and is actually a Knight of Wands. Okay? Keep that in mind. Hold out for what you want. All right, so I'm going to pull some Oracle cards. We're going to see what they say, and then we will pull one card from the Ascended Masters deck. All right, Spirit Team, what you got for the collective? What does their spirit guides want them to know? They're being selfish today. They're not working. They don't want to work. Blessings and curses. Psyche, self-love, beauty. Did I not say everything is either like a blessing, a lesson, or a blessing? Sometimes it's both. What does the card say? Do not be ashamed, not of your thorns or of your flowers. See, that's what I said. If you're feeling like insecure, you'll rush. Secure people don't need to rush. They just sit back and chill, right? They know that everything will come to them in due time. And if it doesn't come for them, it was never meant for them. Okay. Memento mori, life, presence, depth. The meaning is in the middle. It's funny, we got this right in the middle. The meaning is in the middle. Oh, death card. So this could be you're in the transition. You're in the transition from one part of your life to the next chapter. Don't rush the transition. Okay. It says presence. You have to be present. You have to. Okay. Be present with it. It's when you rush around that you're not present and mindful, right? Watch what people show you, and when they show you who they are, believe them. Okay. All right, Spirit team, one last card, please. And just remember, being present is a practice. It's a skill. You're not going to be perfect at it all the time. None of us are. That's why it's practice. Okay. Says, just let me be, liberation, free spirit, wild, authentic. Remember how I was talking about being authentic earlier, being genuine when I was talking about the Bob Marley song? Maybe you rush around a lot because you have this wound about feeling seen or being fully witnessed, right? Like, free yourself from that. Maybe you do need to be single for a while. Maybe you do need to be a free spirit for a while. But whatever you choose, make sure if you're going to be in a relationship, make sure you feel free within that relationship. If you're going to be single, feel free. You know what I mean? Free spirit. Yep, definitely be your authentic self though, because here's the thing. If you're going to get into a relationship with someone and you're faking your personality, faking the personality, then you're building a relationship on lies and falsehoods. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to the other person. Listen, it's almost like I'm psychic or something. Be patient. It will come. The sun. Manifestation. Power. 11:11. I'm telling you, almost like I'm psychic or something. All right, Spirit team, we got one more card for the collective. This is the Ascended Masters deck. I haven't used it in quite some time, but I figured I'd bring it out of retirement. Not that it was in retirement, but I haven't used it in quite some time. Thought it'd be a good one to use for this reading. So one card, Spirit team, for the collective. Thank you. Freedom. There it is. On the bottom, balance, career, and home life. So maybe that's what I feel like you're balancing things. You're juggling things here. Okay. Freedom. Maybe you just need to free yourself from this like rushing, this rushing intimacy and wanting something just super intense all the time and thinking and calling that intimacy, because that's not it. That ain't it, honey. That's not. So I hope that this reading has provided you with some guidance and some clarity, as it is always my intention to serve. I hope that you all are taking care of yourselves and you're having a good day, and I will talk to y'all very, very soon.